Hi guys, it's Amanda, and yes, I know it's been ages since I put a video up, but as I said in my last video, I was going into hospital for knee surgery. Good news is it all went well. Bad news is, as you can probably see over my shoulder, I'm now on crutches, so it makes putting these videos up that little bit more tricky. I'm not showing you my bookshelf at the moment because it's a mess and I can't really do much to clean it up. And also, I've had to move my bed and everything to be able to put crutches in this room, so I can't actually do the normal spot, so you get this lovely view instead. Believe it or not, the point of this video isn't to complain about the fact that I was in hospital or the fact that I'm on crutches. It's to let you know that despite the fact that we are now two and a half days in, that I am participating in the Book-tube-a-thon. I know a lot of people are participating in this, and most of them let you know beforehand and said something along the lines of, "These are the books that I will be reading." I have not done that. I'm sort of deciding what books I want to read as it happens because I hate being told what to read, even by myself. So I wouldn't read them, it would become assigned reading, and I just can't do that. But as it is, I'm halfway through day 3 and I've read 962 pages, so I'm quite happy with that. I'll go through the books that I've read very, very briefly with you, and then I'll probably try and do a few more videos throughout the period, and then of course one right at the end when it's all over. The other big news that I want to get out of the way before I start showing you all these books is that I'm going to start doing videos every Monday and Friday. I'm going to try and stick to this, and hopefully that means I'll get videos out more often and not like 5 in a week and then nothing for ages. So I'll just go through those books with you now. The first book that I read for the Book-tube-a-thon was Gamer Girl by Mari Mancusi. It was an ebook, so I don't actually have a book to show you, so I'll just show you a picture now. Okay. Now this book was actually really good, but I loved the premise more than the book itself. It ended up being about characters much younger than I thought it was, so although I enjoy reading fiction for younger people, I was sort of hoping for something that little bit more mature this time, so that was pretty good. I then went on to read This Is What Happy Looks Like by Jennifer E. Smith. This book turned up in the mail yesterday, and I started reading it yesterday, and I finished it yesterday. It showed up, and for some unknown reason, despite the fact it was one of 4 books to show up yesterday, and the fact that I've got so many books that I haven't read on my shelves, I had to read it. It was really, really, really good. I zoomed through it, so I'd suggest this one. I might put a review up later, but if not, I'll link you to my blog review of it in the down bar. After reading This Is What Happy Looks Like, I had this real urge to read the first book of Jennifer E. Smith's that I read, which was, of course, The Statistical Probability of Love at First Sight. I absolutely love this book in a way. Like, it's not as good as This Is What Happy Looks Like, I don't think, but it's really, really sweet, and it's only short, so it's just over 200 pages. So I got through it really, really quickly, so I've still got time to read another book today, so that's good. And it got me through my reread, which I'm probably going to read a couple of rereads during this challenge, so I didn't really need it, but I really wanted to, and I'm never going to say no when I decide I want to read a book. Finally, I've also got my classic, which I've been working my way through slowly, and that is The Secret Garden. I'm just over halfway through it now, and I guess I'm going to put a bit more pressure on myself to read this, so I can finish it this week rather than by the end of the month, which was my original plan with this book before Book-tube-a-thon came along. Probably will be able to get there. I just need to slug through. I really love the movie of this, and the book seems fairly close to the movie, so it's just some of the language is a bit odd. Okay, so that's what I've read so far. Let me know if you're participating, what you're doing and what you've read, and let's work our way through this. Have you made your 300 target so far? I have, but I know plenty of people are having trouble doing so. For me, it's the challenges that I'm struggling with more. I've done my 300 books a day so far, so that's challenge 1, so far going well. I'm reading my classic. I've reread a book, but I need to find a 500-page book, which I thought I had heaps of, but I'm struggling to find one that I haven't read recently, like this year, so I'm working on that. The others should be fairly simple, so we'll see. Okay guys, see you next time.